All right, let's welcome the winning team of LIV Golf Andalucía, Captain Jon Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton, Tom McKibbin and Caleb Surratt from Legion 13. Well played, guys. Captain, I'll start with you. How proud are you of the team's performance this week, winning here on home soil for you in Spain?
Extremely, right? I'm very happy that back-to-back years we got a win with a Spanish member on the team. So at least keep it in the family. That's something I'm happy about. What a great Sunday we had. I mean, everybody played really good golf. Not like we were too far from having a chance. It's never too far in Valderrama, but everybody needed to play good. And right, Tyrrell had a great finish, Caleb had a great finish, and then Tom and I had a really good round. So to get a win is always very good. To keep up the numbers to what we had last year is really good. And it's just nice to see everybody playing really good golf. You know, 3 of us luckily hit into the Open, so hoping one of us 3 gets a good chance. And coming towards the rest of the year, we just keep playing good like we have so far.
Tom, a great round for you today. 5 under par 66 to finish tied 4th. You're one of those 19 players heading to the Open in Northern Ireland next week. What kind of momentum and confidence does performance like that just give you heading into next week?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of confidence. My game's felt good for the last couple of weeks, and to finish off well here today around a very difficult golf course, and going into another difficult golf course next week sort of gives me a lot of confidence going there, and really looking forward to it. Somewhere that I've played a lot of golf growing up in the winter time, and somewhere that I enjoy playing. So really excited to get over there.
Tyrrell, Legion 13 started the day 5 shots back of the 4 aces. All 4 of you were par or under today. What does that, bringing it all together on Sunday, winning in front of the Spanish fans, mean to you to get the 3rd win of the season as a team?
Well, firstly, I think that's the interesting thing about all 4 scores counting. I mean, I saw at one point today, I think we were 6 shots behind, so we know how quickly things can change, and John and Tom had a fantastic day today, and that certainly was the main reason why we're sat here now. Obviously me and Caleb shot level, which I think Caleb had a good finish to his round, but I would say from our standpoint it's probably disappointing individually, but it's great to win as a team again, and some more points on the board.
Caleb, well played today. I think you were 4 over at one stage for your round and closed with 5 birdies to finish 1 under for the day. What does that say? What does that kind of comeback say about your mindset and your motivation to get the team win for Legion 13?
Yeah, I think like today on my 10th hole, when I looked up at the leaderboard and saw how well the other guys were playing, especially Tom and John, it almost just felt like I was kind of holding us back, and that gave me a lot of motivation to go finish really strong, and also to try and carry as much positive vibes going into JCB as possible. So, it's honestly something that I know I have. I know I have a lot of fight. I played a lot of really good golf this week, and unfortunately, just 7 to 8 holes kind of took me out of contention of the tournament, and that's something I need to keep getting better at.
All right, over to Mike.
John, I wanted to ask you about your reaction to making that final putt. Was it because you knew you had clinched the team? Was it because you knew you were forcing Taylor to at least make par? Was it just a nice way to end?
I think it's all the above. I wasn't sure, because we took some time on 17 due to Patrick's drop, so I didn't know if they were done or not. I didn't know what the score was at the time, if it was posted or not. So obviously team-wise, I wanted it. I wanted it to selfishly have a bogey-free round in Valderrama, which is hard to do, and then obviously to give myself a chance to possibly tie Taylor. Right? I knew he'd hit the fairway. Could see the first tee shot over there on the fairway, so I knew I needed it, and I needed him to make a mistake. So it's a bit of everything. Plus, it's also nice to hold a putt of mid-range when you need to, right? So it's all of it combined.
And this is one maybe for everybody, but you guys shot 12 under as a team today, but on each of your back nines collectively, it was 9 under. It seemed like you guys always seem to be able to turn it on down the stretch. Is there something about it? Is it just golf, or are you conscious of this is our time now, we're going to make a run?
Well, I can only speak for myself. Having a chance to win individually, I was just trying to catch the Taylor, trying to keep up making birdies. And obviously you're going to help the team in that case. But if you have a week where you're not playing your best, which we've all been there, but you see the team has a chance to win, it definitely gives everything an added motivation and added pressure and intensity, because you want to help the team win, right? It's the beauty of all 4 scores counting. It's every shot you hit is going to matter every single week, and is what makes it so special, right? You might be finishing on the 6th hole, and even if you don't have a good round going, and your team has a 1-shot lead, hopefully you make a par or birdie to better that chance.
And Tyrrell, kind of along the same lines, you made a birdie on your final hole. Was it something that kind of ran through your mind that like you knew every shot counted at that moment?
To be honest, at that moment, I didn't know where we were as a team. I'm pretty sure the last leaderboard I saw was, it might have been in the middle of the back nine. And I mean, I finished on the 3rd. So at that time, we were 6 behind. And yeah, I didn't know that would be, or my birdie on the last would play a part into us sitting here now. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
And last question, just how much do you guys talk about this week, having Jon here in Spain, winning at Valderrama as a team? Was there conversation about it, or did you kind of know, hey, this is a big week for us? Caleb?
Yeah, it wasn't something I had thought too much about until, I'd played well in round 1, and Jon and I were paired together, and, that almost felt like a little bit of like the Tiger effect, playing with Jon in Spain a little bit. I mean, Jon holes out, all the masses go, so that rattled me a little bit, and yeah, that was probably the first time I had experienced that, but, I just can't help but think about that putt on 18. I had a perfect view from right behind the hole, and I mean, it was just what champions do, and it's super motivating, and something I want to be doing one day.
Another question there.
Jon, just over here. Trying to win a tournament on Spain's most famous course, where do the adrenaline levels compare to other tournaments in your career for you?
It would depend which ones. I think I've said in some interviews before that, the 3 Spanish Opens, when it comes to strength of field, are nowhere near some of the tournaments I've been able to accomplish, but because of what it means to me and what it entails to the week in Spain and all the commitments, it can almost be up there with the hardest. So I feel very fortunate to have been able to win in Spain. Haven't been able to do it individually here in Valderrama. I think I've played 5 times now, 2 miscuts, right? 2 second places. So I've definitely had my chances. But it's different reasons. There's a lot of history here, right? In the pre-round video where they had Jose Andres speaking, they say, like Jon's Legion and then Sergio's Fireballs are be walking on Sevi's shadow. Every time I heard it, I got goosebumps. Just because of what he meant to golf in Spain, what he meant to me, and what that Ryder Cup meant, and what this golf course meant. I mean, it's the only reason why my dad ever picked up a golf club, right? 2 friends that happened to be here and watched it, never seen a golf course or a golf club or knew anything about golf in their life. So every time I tee it up here, it means a lot. And it's a hard enough golf course as it is to add that onto it. And even though I played extremely well, it almost, for the crowd and myself, it always makes it a little bit harder to overcome when you don't get it done. It's extremely exciting when you get it done, but to not be able to, it takes a little bit more than just any regular second place to process and get over.
It could be a burden, but it felt like much more of an inspiration today. Did it feel that way to you?
It's uplifting, 100%, and sort of being in the group with Taylor and having the crowd be on my favor, being the group in front and having enough people for him to hear what's going on, I think it's a massive bonus. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that could be any negative is the commitments before the tournament starts. Once the golf starts, it's all a positive.
And aside from winning, is that the best scenario for you going into next week? Just responding to that pressure today?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to win second best, this is best case scenario. Yeah, today I played one of the better rounds of golf I've played in a very long time. Right, I made one bad swing, which was a really bad one, but besides that, it was nothing but good ones, and it's hard to do on this golf course. So it's a very positive momentum to take to the next week.
Okay, we're going to open up to Spanish media. Caleb, Tom, Tyrrell, thank you.
And congratulations.